super close to the edge. Really don't know how it's still hanging on there. Oh my goodness. What is going on, everybody? ANV Coinbuster here, back with a brand new High Limit Coinbuster video for you all today. In today's episode, we're going to be doing a $10 million buy-in, and they gave us 100 quarters to get started today. Very, very expensive and risky game. So I wish me the best of luck. Hopefully we can walk out of here with millions of dollars in profit. Yeah, they got this machine loaded up super well today. They got a great big old tower back there on the pusher. It's made out of $25,000 chips, $10,000 and $5,000 chips. Yeah, the bottom layer, those are the 25,000s, and the middle layer, those are 10,000, and the top layer, those are all 5,000. So yeah, they got quite a bit in there today. And they also got a whole bunch of cash down here on the lower shelf. There's mostly $20 bills. I'm seeing a whole bunch of $100 bills and 50s though. So yeah, we definitely have the potential to win some big money today, that's for sure. And they got two like pyramids of chips on the blue shelves. There's a 5,000 one on the left and a 10,000 on the right. They also got several stacks of gold way back there propping up two mystery bags. And those are the ginormous dollar sign mystery bags. They also got two $1 chips on the shelf, so that's 1,000 quarters right there for both of them. So anyhow, let's go see how many quarters we've won, and we'll be right back. Alright, so not the greatest quarter return right there, but we'll make it work, hopefully. Yeah, even if we have to do another $10 million buy-in, it still should be worth it, I would think. Oh my goodness, nice. There we go. That's the push we needed. Might get a second wave. I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, that chip right there fell flat, so let's see if it pushes. Nice, that was a good one. Alright, be right back. Alrighty, we're back. Let's get right back to pushing. So we won a decent amount of quarters on that last round. I'm going to say it was probably about like 25 of them or so, maybe 30 of them, I don't know. So hopefully we can get it to go on this push right here. That big old tower back there is super close to going. Oh my goodness, it's leaning forward a little bit now. Look at that. That is crazy. Alright, so let's go get some quarters and we'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. Let's get right back to pushing. So I grabbed those quarters out of the loot chute. There was quite a few of them. So hopefully we can get this ginormous tower right here. It's super close to the edge. Really don't know how it's still hanging on there. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, it all got stuck against the glass. That is absolutely insane right there. Yeah, I was honestly not expecting that. I thought we'd be able to win all that, but that's alright though. I mean, we'll eventually get it to go. Alright, so I'm going to try my best to get that loot chute cleared out. And I'll leave the footage in the video if any of this stuff falls down. So yeah, we'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. So check this out. There was a $1 chip hidden in there. So this right here is worth 500 free quarters. So I think I'm going to go ahead and turn this in, because we barely have any quarters to try to win these chips and stuff out of here. So yeah, let's turn this in and we'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. So that right there was literally all the quarters we had to try to win all these chips out here. So that $1 chip really saved us right there. So it must have been hidden inside that big old tower, or it must have been hidden underneath the cash on the playfield. Most of the time they'll have at least two $1 chips hidden in there underneath the quarters or the cash or whatnot, because it's really difficult to win enough quarters to get these machines all cleared out just by winning the quarters that's already in there. A lot of times you need those special $1 chips. That way you can, you know, stack up the quarters real high and knock down the stubborn towers. And especially in a situation like this, yeah, we definitely need all the quarters we can get. Alright, let's get that loot chute cleared out. It's almost all the way full. See, it doesn't really take too much for that loot chute to start boiling over, which can be pretty dangerous, because I'll tell you why. There's actually a little opening space directly right up above the loot chute, and if too many chips get built up in there, or gold bars, I mean technically anything that falls over the edge, quarters, cash, whatever, if it overflows, it has the potential to go down that little side slot. Well, it's not really a side slot, it's like a little opening space in there. However, there is 2 side slots on the left and the right side of this machine right here, and anything that goes down the nose goes to the owner. That's inevitable. You can't really do much to prevent that from happening. It's just going to happen sooner or later. Sometimes you can push on that particular side. You might be able to save a chip or a gold bar or something. But like right now, who knows how many chips we're losing to them gutters. I can hear stuff falling down in there. You hear that right there? That was going to the owner. That didn't fall off the front of the edge right here. So yeah, be sure you leave a guess in the comments section. Let me know how much money you think we're going to end up winning today from a $10 million buy-in. And something I just now found out whenever I was getting that loot chute cleared out a second ago, I heard the employees talking in the background, and I guess the manager had gotten on to him or something. The manager was like, "What are you all doing? You all were only supposed to give him 20 quarters." So technically we got 5 times the quarters we should have got, pretty much, and that means we'd have had to bought in 5 times, because as you all seen, we didn't even get this to go until like the last, I don't know, what was it, like 15 quarters? So yeah, technically they were only supposed to give us 20 quarters per $10 million buy-in. So yeah, they messed up big time on this game right here, I'll tell you. Because I think it's a little too late for them now to do anything about it, because we've done demolished this tower. We've already won probably, I'm going to say at least 3 million in chips. And that's with all these other ones being stuck in here. So once we get all this to go, my goodness, you talk about a jackpot win today. It's going to be outrageous. So don't go nowhere. Stay tuned. This video is just getting started. The video is going to be a lot better here in just a few minutes after we get all this stuff to fall. Oh nice, that center's breaking free a little bit. I got that loot chute cleared out a second ago. Well, actually, it's been more like 2 minutes ago. I just edited out all the boring parts, of course, so let's get it emptied out again. It wasn't too awful bad, just a couple chips, couple rolls of cash down in there. Just don't want it to get too piled up. It's one of my fears that I have while playing this. Oh nice, there we go. That was a fabulous push on that right side there. Oh my gosh, the center, look at that. It's all going now. Look at that. There's a gap right there in the center where it broke free. Nice, there we go. Look at that. That is excellent. And heck yeah, you see all those quarters that we built up back there, stacking up the quarters real high? That's what's moving all this stuff. I guarantee it. Oh my goodness, that was phenomenal. Heck yeah, the majority of that was all $25,000 chips as well. Holy cow, we're making some huge money, huge profit today. And that green earbud right there, for the ones who don't know what that's for, we get to cash that in whenever we want to. And they will take all the stuff that is on the blue shelves and they will stack it all up into the playfield for us. So we got that to look forward to. Let's see, there's 2 mystery bags in there. There could potentially be some special chips. Would be nice if there was. Wow, that center, that was a huge crush right there. Alright, let's clear out that loot chute. Alright, there we go. And there is a stack of cash stuck right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. But I think it's blocking the earbud and all these quarters on this side from going. So we might need to try to get that cleared out in just a second. And this left-hand side here, I don't know if we're going to be able to get that to go or not. Well, all I'm saying is at least we got the right side and the majority of the center to fall down into the payout chute. Nice, there we go. That was a good push. I'll try to get that stack of cash out of the loot chute here in just a moment, because I think that's what's holding up all this money over here on the right hand side. So hope everybody's doing really well and having an awesome day today. Hope y'all are enjoying the summer so far. Yeah, it's July the 1st as I'm filming this. I'm going to try to make July the best month for videos possible. And also next month in August, I'm really going to go all out for the videos as well. Yeah, I promised you all a lot of good videos, so I mean, I do a video every single day consistently. It's just some of them may not be as good as others, and I'll explain why, because sometimes I'll be playing these games for pretty much, like, I don't know, 10 hours at a time, and I basically just pick the best video that I film. Say I might play 2 or 3 or 4 games. I pick the best one out of the 4, and I'll just post the video on that. You get what I'm trying to say? And a lot of times the videos won't be that good. The setups won't be that good. Because keep in mind, the staff are trying to rush and build all them towers just so they can, you know, make money off of the game. Because the sooner they can stack it, the more people will be able to play these machines. So some of the setups may be a little bit rushed, and there's really nothing I can do about that. But I can pay extra for like larger setups and larger towers. Like I could do larger buy-ins, and that unlocks like huge quarter towers and stuff like that. I don't know, you really just tell the staff what you're looking for. Like you could be like, yeah, I'm looking at doing a $100 million buy-in today, and then they set up what would be appropriate for a $100 million buy-in, if that makes any sense. For example, it could be a huge tower of $25,000 chips with mystery bags filled with dice in there. It's really up to the staff, whatever they're willing to build that particular day. But I do miss seeing those huge quarter towers in there. Now, I did upload 2 videos the other day. There was these 2 big old quarter towers in the older machine that I used to play, and I did 2 videos on that on the main channel. And the reason why I'm not really posting on the second channel right now, I've just been super busy with this channel and stuff, and I would rather make sure I have a top-notch video out on this channel than, you know, barely try with this one just to get a video out on the second one. But probably about this fall, we'll be uploading every single day consistently. And plus, my second channel right now is, what do you call it, like, it's pending monetization. So basically, I can't earn any money from the videos until I get monetized. And it says it could take a couple weeks. So I'm just trying to wait until, you know, I can get something for my work. You get what I'm saying? We've already done about like 4 or 5 videos on the second channel on those older style Proto Silver machines. And let me know if have y'all ever played a Proto Silver coin pusher before? Believe it or not, that was actually the first coin pusher I played. It was at this restaurant that was probably not even 5 minutes from my house. And I used to be addicted to it. I love playing it. And then I found this one and I started, you know, doing videos on this. But anyway, I believe my first coin pusher profit was like $7.75. Yeah, I believe I started with $7.25, and I can remember how it went. The first coin pusher I'd ever played, that Proto Silver at that restaurant. Now they just opened up like in that summer, and then I went down there that same day and they had one of those coin pushers, and I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, this right here is awesome. I'm gonna give this a try. So I put my $7.25 in there. I probably stayed down there about 25-30 minutes, maybe a little bit more. And there was also this other kid that was down there. He was playing the machine as well. Like, we would both put a quarter in there, so it was really hard to tell who won what, pretty much. But anyway, I remember like $15.25 fell off the edge all at one time. And that's crazy to see on those older style machines. It just looks like an absolute avalanche of quarters. And yeah, I counted all that up. I ended up winning $15.25 in total, which means we profited $7.75. So that right there, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to try to make a career out of this. I love playing these arcade games, stuff like that. And I've always watched what's their names? Claw Tuber, Claw Kicker, and Carson Claws and Claw Craziness. I always watched their videos, and I always wanted to do videos like that. So they've been a huge inspiration to this channel right here. And if any of y'all are watching this, I appreciate you all. Y'all are awesome. Yeah, if you don't know who those people are, just search up the names that I just said and you'll find them. They don't really upload too much anymore, like arcade content and stuff. They uploaded way more, like back in 2016, 2017. That was probably their, what do you call it, their peak potential right there. Yeah, their videos are absolutely awesome, so you can go and check them out if you want to. I didn't mean to say peak potential, I meant to say like peak performance, like videos, like they were getting the most views that they've ever gotten before back then. So anyway, let's see. We're not really making any significant progress on the right side nor the left. Really, the only thing that's pushing at this point is that center. Well, we might as well get that 25 grand that's right there. Like, what would be the point in leaving that in there? Alright, we got it. So anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and call the staff back here. Just to see if they could like rearrange some of the stuff that is stuck on the edge. Well, first let's try to get that loot chute cleared out. So yeah, we'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Let's get right back to pushing. So I called the staff back here after I got that loot chute cleared out. And they counted that stack of cash as a win, the one that was stuck over here on this left side. And they, looks like they just scattered all the chips across the playfield. So these should be 10 times easier to win now. Hope so anyway. They put some of them on the pusher shelf back there. Most of it's on the lower shelf though. Wow, that was a good push there, wasn't it? So after we win all this out of here, or the majority of it, we'll cash in that green earbud. So really looking forward to that. Mainly because of those two mystery bags back there. I'm really wanting to see what's stashed inside of them. Hopefully they're loaded up real good. And believe it or not, there was actually 2 more $1 chips hidden, like probably mixed in with all those other chips that we were winning. So I went ahead and turned those 2 $1 chips in as well. That's how we have so many quarters now. And that was earlier, like I didn't even tell you all that we'd won the $1 chips, I just turned them in. Alright, so we're making some pretty good progress, especially right on the leftist centerish area. We need that right side to get moving though, because there's a lot of chips stacked up over there. But they don't got that much on the blue shelf, so it wouldn't really be too crowded in there if we just left it in there the way it is. We'd still be able to win it on the next round if we really needed to. Alright, let's see what that does. That should give us a nice push, I would say. Come on, big money. Alright, we just got like 20 grand right there. That was magnificent. Alright, let's go for another push or two and we'll go ahead and turn in that green earbud. Oh yeah, this left side's going to go, I'm pretty sure. Alright, yeah, we just got it. That was awesome. Heck yeah. Alright, so I think now would be a good place to stop. Let's go ahead and turn in that green earbud and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, we are back. Let's get right back to pushing. So I turned in that green earbud, and they took all that stuff that was on the blue shelves. They put it all into the playfield for us. So they put the two $1 chips on top of both of these pyramids right here. So I'm really, really looking forward to winning those. And since those are in there and we're more than likely going to win them, I think it's pretty safe to just pile up the quarters as high as we want to in there, really. Yeah, let's rapid fire a whole basket of quarters in there. Ready for this, you all? Alright, so that right there should do pretty good. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at all that money and gold we just won right there. Oh nice, we just got both of the mystery bags. That is crazy. Heck yeah, and we also got the $1 chips as well. Let's go ahead and open up one of these mystery bags. Got one of them in my hand right here, so yeah, let's check it out and see if they got anything nice and valuable in there. I'll try not to get in the way of the edge right here so you don't miss anything falling down. But let's see what we won here. Oh my goodness, look at all these dice right here, you all. This is absolutely insane. So look at this, we got 5 of the white dice, so those multiply the chips and the cash, pretty much our winnings. And we got 4 gold dice, those will multiply our gold bars. That is absolutely amazing right there. So let's get right back to pushing. Let's continue stacking up the quarters super high in there. Now, there's a couple stacks of chips on this left hand side. They look like they might be a little difficult to win. Well, maybe not. We just got both of them in one push right there. Heck yeah, sweet. So the number for today is 7. So be sure you comment the number 7 down in the comments section below. That lets me know that you're still tuned into the video and still watching it. It'll also let me know that you're enjoying the video as well. So if you're enjoying this video, comment the number 7 down in the comments. I'd appreciate it majorly. So I'm only going to say it that one time. I ain't going to say it anymore throughout the video because I want to be sure people are still watching. Because you'd be surprised, like on 30-minute videos usually, there's an average view duration of like 13, 14, or 15 minutes. Like most people don't watch the whole way through, which means most people are skipping forward through the videos, or fast forwarding as I should say. And you might miss out on a lot of important gameplay if you fast forward through the videos like that. Alright, well I'm going to go ahead and open up this other mystery bag right here, and we'll play off camera to try to win some of these excess quarters back. You see, a lot of times when we turn in other special chips, they remove quarters from the playfield to make room for the towers, and we don't want that to happen. So let's see what's in this mystery bag right here. Oh my goodness, wow, we got the $10 chip and the $50 chip all in one mystery bag. That is incredible. So the $10 chip, that is worth 1 or more free towers. I get to turn this in to let me spin a wheel, and the wheel has all these different types of chip values on there. Gold bars is on there as well. Whatever it lands on, that's what type of tower they'll build in here. And with the $50 chip, we get to cash this in at the very end of the game, and they'll take all the stuff that we've lost to these gutters, and also all the stuff that we lost because that loot chute got too full, and they'll put it back in here for us to have another chance of winning it, which is insane. And we also got 3 $1 chips, that's 1,500 quarters. And I believe we got, let's see, 40,000 in $5,000 chips. That is spectacular. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and turn in the $10 chip and the 3 $1 chips. We'll be right back. Alrighty, A&V Coin Busher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $10 chip and all 5 of those $1 chips. Yeah, we got 3 more from the mystery bags, and remember the 2 $1 chips that was in there whenever we turned in the green earbud? So yeah, I went ahead and turned in all 5 of those. They gave us 2,500 more quarters, which is nice. So anyway, we got to spin that wheel. Today it landed on 1 ounce gold bars. That's like probably the lowest value item on there except for the $1,000 chips. Well, actually, these are worth way more than $1,000 chips, but there's nowhere near as many gold bars in there as there would be $1,000 chips, I don't think, anyway. But still, the gold is always nice because it's unpredictable how much it's going to skyrocket up to. But take a look at that big old skyscraper of gold back there on the pusher. That thing is literally like this close from touching the fluorescent light that's at the top of the machine here. So that's just insane. It's definitely a skyscraper of gold, but typically whenever they got towers in there that tall, you run a high chance of losing something to the blue shelf, which will be okay today though, because we've won that $50 chip. We're going to turn that in right after this, and they'll take all that stuff that was on there, and they'll put it into the playfield for us. So we got that to look forward to. And also, while I'm thinking about it, you'll probably be seeing this video by at least 2:30 today, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, probably no later than 4 p.m. It's going to be in between 2 and 4, that's what I know. I don't even know what time it is right now. Oh my goodness, wow, that big old golden tower crashed down. Alright, well, let's keep it pushing. Let's try to get all this out of here. I think we need to get that loot chute emptied out though. And you want to know the special thing about the $50 chip? It's very, very exciting. And it's unpredictable what they could have in there, because I'll tell you why. Because say nobody else has won that $50 chip today, right? And there's been a bunch of other people playing different types of games on this machine. And whatever they have lost to the gutters, that's still going to be down in there, because they only empty out the loot box of theirs like once a day. And that's usually at like 6 in the morning or something like that. I mean, they're open 24 hours a day here. They got different employees here each day pretty much. So anyway, but they usually empty it out once a day. Take all the chips out of there and the quarters and the gold, and they just let it boil over again. And anyway, if other people have been playing before I got here on a different game, then there should be a whole bunch of stuff down in these gutters here. Yeah, I think the fullest I've ever seen it was when they had like, you know, those big old baskets in there. They usually take the quarters that fall down in there, they put them back into the playfield for us. But I haven't seen the baskets of quarters in a while. Usually they'll build one big old tower of chips back there. They make it out of all the chips that had fallen down in the gutters, and then they put the basket of quarters right on top of it, and that's super satisfying to knock it over and stuff like that. But I haven't seen that in probably 3 or 4 months, honestly. Alright, well, I'm just trying to get this last little bit of gold out of here, then we'll move on to turning in that $50 chip. That loot chute's getting pretty full though. That doesn't really even matter, because if we do end up losing something, then we'll put it right back in there regardless. So I'm not even going to worry about it right now. Just going to focus on getting this last little bit of gold. What is that, 4 ounces of gold? Well, now there's 2. And I do apologize for the late videos over the past 2 or 3 days. I've just been very, very busy in the mornings and stuff like that. Have a lot of stuff I need to get done. And yeah, yesterday morning I had a really, really bad headache, and it pretty much took all day to get rid of it. Pretty much about like 5 or 6 in the evening, it got to a point where I probably could do a video, you know what I'm saying? And I knew if I filmed the video with a headache, I wouldn't be my full potential, like talking. And I just didn't want to put anybody through half an hour of boredom, you know what I'm saying? But today I feel like my talking has been pretty good. I mean, it's most of the time it's consistent, but some days when I just don't feel good, it's just not there. I mean, I'm sure everybody experiences that, not just me. Alright, well, we got all that gold out of there. So anyway, I'm going to get that loot chute cleared out, and we'll turn in that $50 chip. And also, for the ones who don't know, the $50 chip gets us a free reset for all those gold bars right there, which means they'll put them back in here somewhere. So yeah, we'll be right back. Let's turn in that $50 chip. Alrighty, we are back. Let's get right back to pushing. So I turned in that $50 chip, and they took everything that had fallen down in the gutters today, and they put it all back into the play field. Looks like they scattered all the $25,000 chips everywhere in there. And they put the $5,000 chips and the $10,000 chips back there on the pusher, and they stacked a whole bunch of gold on top of it. So, yeah, all the stuff that you're seeing was the stuff that had been falling down in the gutters. I honestly think somebody else was already playing it, because I don't remember losing that much gold. Definitely don't remember losing that many $25,000 chips as well. Nice, there we go. We got one of the towers to go already. That's awesome. Awesome sauce right there. Alright, let's clear out that loot chute again. Wow, look at all that gold. It's just raining out of there like crazy. Making some good money today. And we just lost another $25,000 chip to the gutter on the right there. See, that's what I'm saying. It's inevitable. And plus, all the $25,000 chips, or the majority of them anyway, were just bonus money regardless. So it really doesn't even matter, as we're still getting tons of chips out of there, bonus chips. So if this is your first time watching my channel and you're enjoying this video today, be sure you subscribe, turn on the bell icon, that way you get notified for future uploads. And hit that like button. Let's try to get to 15,000 likes on today's episode. If we can get to 15,000 likes tomorrow, we'll try a $1 billion buy-in. How does that sound? We just need to get to 15,000 likes though, so that's entirely up to you all. If y'all want to hit that like button, you're welcome to. If not, that's your prerogative. Do whatever you feel like you want to do. But hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel, it's all free. Won't cost you any money at all. It's just really cool features that YouTube has to make it easier for you to keep up with your favorite channels. So yeah, be sure you hit that thumbs up button. Oh yeah, we got that right side cleared out. Let's get that last little bit of money on the left. Nice, there it goes. We got it. We got the whole entire machine cleared out today. That is absolutely spectacular. So now I'm going to go ahead and call the staff back here. They'll put all them dice that we've won on the pusher. And we have to roll them down to that lower shelf there. Whatever numbers are facing upwards, that's going to be our multipliers. So let's see how many dice we've won in total real quick. Alrighty, I am back. Let's get right back to pushing. So we ended up winning 9 dice in total today. And I went ahead and called them back here. They put all them dice on the pusher. So let's roll them down to that lower shelf. Hopefully they land on some really, really good numbers today. Hopefully a whole bunch of 5s and 6s. That would be real nice. We got a 6, a 4, a 4, and a 1. The 1 does not count, by the way. But that right there is still going to be a ginormous win, even with that dice landing on a 1. So anyway, I'm